Hello, everybody. Back here again for Vlog a Day. And today is Wednesday, the 2nd, and today was a lovely, beautiful day. Got up this morning fairly early, got a couple of things accomplished, dealing with the dogs and all the good fun stuff that comes with that. At some point, my Great Dane decided he wanted to get down off the bed and missed where he was going. Ended up stepping on the dog, slammed into my little end table thing in the bedroom, and it was a mess. And the dogs were everybody got riled up. So I'm like telling him, I got it, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I actually was awake as he was moving around the bed, and I realized exactly what was happening when it happened, but didn't know it was going to happen, so I couldn't stop it. So it was one of those things that I knew it was happening. Luckily, I was already awake, so it wasn't quite as shocking to me. Got my wife calmed down, got her realized there wasn't a dog fight, there wasn't nothing like that going on. It was just, things happen. So got them outside, got everybody taken care of there. Came back in, tried to lay down a little bit more. It was that weird thing where it's like, it's time to get up now. So up way earlier than I wanted to be. Came out, jumped in the hot tub, hung out here for a little while. Got up, got a couple things done. Decided to head up to work on the father-in-law's house for a little bit again. Went up there, dealing with it. Had to move some filters and stuff around, the air filter, my purifier and whatnot that I had there. Couple of things I wanted to do before my father-in-law. I didn't want him trying to move it and break it. It's a very expensive piece of equipment, and didn't want to take a chance of him not knowing what was going on. So went up there, did that, a couple of things to do. I had some more yard work to do. I was getting rid of a bunch of leaves, cleaning the yard up, trying to get the house ready to sell. Just mostly get everything back from the siding where I power washed and all that good fun stuff involved there, and got that taken care of and whatnot. So while I was there, talked to the neighbor a little bit, chat with him. He wants to get some plants out of the yard. I told him, I said, it's fine, take a couple from here or there, whatever, kind of just rake it back. He's like, oh, thank you. I said, dude, I see your yard. You're taking great care of your own yard. You're going to do the same thing with this yard. I'm perfectly fine with it. And he was very appreciative of the fact that he would have the opportunity to even get some plants for free, because hell, free plants are free plants. So, and clearly they're doing really good in this neighborhood, so they'll do good in his yard as well too. So that's a good thing. So while chatting with him, my father-in-law showed up. He got dropped off by his buddy. Came in, we talked. I introduced him to Lewis, the guy next door. They chatted a little bit, and not very long, Richard wanted to get in the house and start, I guess, moving his records around or whatever he was doing. So went ahead, talked to the gentleman, told him, I said, if your brother-in-law is looking at buying this house, we'd like to kind of move forward with it kind of fairly quickly, because we're going to list it with an agent. Once we list it with an agent, then we're going to have to obviously raise the price to cover the difference of the commission fees and all that kind of stuff involved. So we'll see what happens. Haven't heard from the guy yet, so who knows. Went ahead and also talked to him about buying some of the hot rod cars and whatnot, and waiting for my father-in-law to tell me what he thinks they're worth and what we can sell them for, and hoping somebody else buy the whole set, like just buy all 200 cars or whatever the hell's here, NASCAR and hot rods and all the die-cast stuff would all go one big lot price, and don't know what that price is going to be yet, so who knows. We'll see. Talked to my father-in-law about getting rid of a couple of the pieces of furniture, like the couch and some chairs and stuff he ain't using. There's some BDM member who's, I think their house had a fire, and then they moved the stuff and they put it down. I guess everything's moldy or something. I'm not sure what happened with their property, and they finally got a new place they're moving into, and we're looking for free furniture. And I said, hey, we got a couple things here I might be able to get you and whatnot up in Ormond and stuff, and wait for him to tell me whether or not he wants to get rid of this stuff or not. There's like the one couch, nobody's sat on it in at least 5 or 6 years. Like, it's never been sat on. So why he'd want to keep it, I do not know, but who knows. We'll have to wait and see what he says. He was asking why the chair was missing. I said the chair that was filled full of cat piss that literally pissed through your chair and ruined your floor underneath it. It was hauled off. I put it outside. They hauled it off. Hopefully somebody didn't take it home to their house. It went to the junkyard, but there's this dump, whatever. So who knows? We'll see what happens there. He's like, oh, okay. And he's like, the house smells a lot better. And I'm like, yeah, I've been running this giant filter that has this $1,000 filter that I purify the air and stuff with, and different things and whatnot. So we kind of chatted a little bit. Went ahead, got done talking to Lewis, got back to doing yard work, did yard work for quite a bit. Went and asked him if he needed anything else, any help or anything before I left. He said no, he's good. So I offered to close the windows up, because I had the windows and doors open, trying to air the house out, because he never opens the windows. All the times I've been up there's never been a window open in that house, so it just has that full stale air thing. So I had the windows all open. He said nope, I got them. I said okay, if the air conditioner kicks on, you need to make sure you close the windows, because you can't air condition outside. And he said I understand. I said okay. So I headed out, got back here to the house, ended up getting a hold of the guy who was buying one of my vending machines, to the lady I'm dropping it off. I assume it's his mother, I think, over in Orlando. Contacted her and said, hey, I was wondering if I could, if you're gonna be around to drop this machines off. She goes, yeah, you said you were coming today about noon. This is like 11:30, or actually like 11:50 when I talked to her. I'm like, no, I'm still in like Ormond Beach right now. Like, I gotta go home. I got loaded up and stuff. I said, I just got your number late last night. I didn't call you because it was too late to call you or text you last night. And she goes, oh, okay. I said, hopefully if everything goes well, I should be able to be there by 5 o'clock. And she goes, oh, that'd be fine. So I headed on home. Also stopped by, picked up my escrow check. So we got our escrow money from the house back. That's good. Got back to the house, went ahead and got a couple things done here real fast. And then from there, I went ahead and loaded the vending machine up on the trailer. And for whatever reason, Harbor Freight junk, winches and stuff, it works for 2-3 months at best, then doesn't work again. And this one doesn't work again. So absolutely a pain in the butt. So ended up loaded up by hand without the winch, which is a giant pain in the butt. I had to use my ratcheting straps that I car tie downs as my winch because I don't have it come along. So I did get it up, got it on the trailer, got it all strapped in, and then texted her and said, hey, it's gonna be a little closer to 4 than it is 5. And she's absolutely not a problem. Heading there, I got there at 4:15 is when I got there with traffic and all that stuff going through Orlando. Pulled the trailer around so I was facing the right way and stuff. Went and saw where she wanted me to put it, back in the back into our carport and that. And I said, hey, do you have the rest of my money? Because I took a deposit from him for delivering it through like Venmo or whatever. And then basically she gave me the rest of the money. So I got the rest of the cash. And then once I had the money, I unloaded it from the trailer, wheeled it back there. She was offering to help. Really nice lady, super kind. And I'm like, no, I think I got this. Like, this is one of those things where I find it's better just to do it myself than it is to ask for help, because I'm thinking I want to stop and you're pushing at that moment. People get hurt. Like, these machines are, hundreds of pounds, if not 1,000 pounds. Some of these machines are really heavy. So I don't want to mess with that, take a chance of hurting myself or hurting somebody else in the process. So wheel it back there, got in the carport, put exactly where she wanted it, got the dollies out from underneath and stuff, loaded everything back up. We talked quite a bit, just nice. As I was working along, we were chatting and stuff, had all kinds of crazy conversations about, people, childhood's grown up and not being able to find labor, just anything and everything. We talked about a lot of great subjects. Super nice lady. Chatted with her for quite a while as I was loading it, unloading it, all that good fun stuff. Headed back, dealing with traffic coming through Orlando. It was like, now it's like 6 o'clock. Super disgusting for traffic wise. I texted my wife and said, hey, I'm gonna be late, just eat without me. Not a big deal at all. They were having leftovers. I'd made burgers yesterday, so I have these delicious sausage burgers that are ready to go. So I said, just eat without me, no big deal. Got home and rolled up in here and stuff, and I still had to run. I had to shower and things. I said, what did you guys eat? And she goes, oh, we haven't eaten yet, we're waiting for you. And I'm like, that's stupid. It's gonna be like 8 o'clock before I get done with everything. Like, this is dumb. I gotta run, I gotta go shower and stuff. Oh no, it's fine, blah blah. And I look over and I see they've eaten cake. So apparently they decided they'd have their dessert first. So basically they had talked themselves into it'd be a great idea to eat their dessert first and then wait for me to have dinner and whatnot. So we kind of laughed and joked about that part. Went and got my run in, got the shower done, all that kind of stuff, had some dinner, and I was just exhausted. It was a lot of work moving that vending machine by myself. It is a lot of work. And then working the yard in the beginning, the morning stuff. So I put in a lot of work today. So back sword, leaf blower, and the whole thing, and rakings and all that good stuff. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not going outside for a cigar. I'm not doing that stuff. So I went in the bedroom, watched a little bit. I think watched some Golden Girls, whatever. And I put on a comedy special, and I crashed out. Like, I was just exhausted. I was just dead. So it's pretty much what my day was. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.